Can you hear me?
I hear you, man.
All
Are you
right, all right. Congratulations on the win. What can you say about your running game? I mean, for the most part, it's always you guys passing the ball put up the most yards. This time it was your rushing attack actually put up more yards than you did passing wise. What can you see about the performance of the running backs and your line?
man? The O-line running backs played extremely well. They dominated the game, and it showed. But I think it's just when the defense comes out when they come out, and it's just taking advantage of what they're given. They're unloading the box, playing a lot of too high, and then shoot, the backs are running really well, and then the O line were protecting up front. So when you add that together, you saw what happened. Run game was killers today, and then you know the main goal is what is to win. So that once we get that done, that's all we can ask for. So.
Dillon obviously had an excellent scoring performance once again today, but and early on there, they got that scoop and score off for the fumble recovery. Can you take us through what you told your guys to bounce back?
Man, it's just next play, man. I made the mistake. I fumbled. I took all responsibility for that, but there's a lot of football game left, so everyone was focused on the next drive. We were able to put up a score, and that was the big thing, is just being able to come back, bounce back, and put the momentum back in our favor. So.
Dillon, we've been talking about the offense so much, but the defense stepped up today, especially playing shorthanded. What did you see from those guys?
Just, resilience, guys, being able to step up when their opportunity calls. I'm really proud of each and every guy that, just came in and acted like, it was their time and they were the guy. So I'm super, happy for those guys. Like I said, the win is 100% the goal, the main goal. And when we're able to do that, it's a blessing. So.
Dillon, what did you see from the defense in the second half? It seemed like in the second half, they really tried to put the clamps down in the passing game, and that left you guys with some options in the running game. What enabled you guys to be so successful in that running game in the second half?
Just the guys up front, obviously winning, their one-on-one blocks, and then likewise running back, finding the holes and just being able to go and take advantage of, every yard we can get. So, you saw that third and long after penalty, we're able to get it, which put us in position to go, punch it in one more time. So that was huge, but it goes to show that our run game, dominated this game. So.
Dillon, you've got a couple of wide receivers who are from Texas, Ryan O'Keefe and Jalen Robinson. Both obviously had really big games. Did you know how important this game was to them, with them playing in front of a lot of friends and family?
Yeah, that was huge. Flash, reminded me, of course, that he's playing in front of family and friends as well, and then O'Keefe as well. So I'm glad O'Keefe was able to get 2 touchdowns, but likewise, Flash played really well. It was a big, heavy run game just because of how light the box was. We took advantage of it, and then sometimes it's the outside receivers game, sometimes it's the running back game. So we're 100% team, whatever it takes to win. So I'm proud of each and every one of the guys.
Dillon, after what happened Thursday night and so many players not making the trip, how concerned were you about this game? Did you guys, obviously you were shorthanded on defense. Were you, how concerned were you?
I wasn't necessarily concerned. I was just more excited for the opportunity for the guys to step up. That might be a opportunity. Obviously it was, disappointing for those guys, but a huge opportunity for the young guys to come in, step in, and go make plays. So, I try to look at all the positives. It was such a blessing for those guys to come in, be able to play, and then, obviously show out what they did, only allowing the offense, Houston's offense, to 14 points. I gave up, one of the 7. So, they played a hell of a game. So.
Speaking of positives and opportunity, Dillon, listen, your guys have done better in the penalty department overall. You guys have improved the running game, as we've seen in this performance today. What, in your eyes, what's the next big thing that you guys can sort of patch up and get better on going into the next game?
I think it's continuing to just dominate. Once we get up, continue to score and put a drive together, especially in the red zone, being able to finish because, we usually get there. It's just, like I said, finishing our drive and being able to put us in good position. So there's a bunch of stuff to work on. We'll go look back at the film, but for the most part, punching it in, finishing, and dominating. So.
Dillon, you guys have had 4 of your first 6 games on the road. I know you got a bye week coming up, but how good does it feel to know for the last stretch of the season in November you won't be leaving the state?
Yeah, we got 3 home games. Super excited for that. If you know what I mean. Just being able to finish it at home and then be able to play in front of our fans, that is absolute great feeling. Night Nation is just the best. They're best in the country. So it's going to feel good, but, this bye week, figure out ways to get better each and every day. And then obviously going into Temple week, get prepared and get ready to go. So.
Dillon, they were able to get a little bit of pressure on you at times. Was it anything that they were doing specifically, or was it just maybe trying to find receivers down the field and having just to kind of take the sack at times?
I think they just tried to get a lot of one-on-ones with pressures, always bringing 6 against our 6. So, naturally you're going to get one-on-ones. You got to win those. But, like I said, we got to go look at the film. There's things to get better on. But the main goal was to get the W. And as long as you do that, I'm happy. I'm happy with the win and being able to just take it to the next level, take the next step and be able to get better at that. It'll be good learning tape. So.